Hello, my name is Amy Hall. I'm an attorney with Montana Legal Services Association based in Helena. We are a statewide law firm that provides free legal assistance to Montanans who cannot afford private attorneys in all kinds of civil legal matters. And we're here today to talk about the impacts of COVID-19. And I wanted to talk about how domestic violence in our community is impacted by coronavirus. So as you all know, we are all being asked to stay at home to keep our communities safer from coronavirus. But the reality for domestic violence survivors is that their home may be the least safe place for them. For many survivors of domestic violence, schools and workplaces were their safe havens, not their homes. Those were the places that they could escape the trouble at home. And now the stay-at-home order has left some of them trapped at home with their abusers. So many people are either out of work or working from home. Domestic violence in our communities is expected to increase, unfortunately. Plus, isolation is already a well-known tactic of abusers, and abusers may take advantage of their partner's isolation from friends and coworkers during this time of stay at home to further abuse the partner or child. We all know that tensions at home escalate during times of crisis, times of unemployment, times of stress related to health issues. So may the incidents of violence between partners or against children. One thing to keep in mind is to try to think about what your safety plan is. If you're experiencing domestic violence at home, you want to be thinking about how to keep yourself and your children safe. A safety plan is a personalized, practical plan that includes ways to remain safe in a relationship when you're planning to leave or after you leave. Safety planning involves how to keep yourself and your children safe, how to cope with your emotions and help your children cope with emotions, how to tell your friends and family about the abuse, how to reach out to others about the abuse, how to take legal action, and more. So a safety plan is really important to protecting yourself and your children. You can find out more information about how to do a safety plan and get some guidance about doing that kind of plan at montanalawhelp.org. That's a website that we maintain at Montana Legal Services. We want to encourage you, though, please be careful about your use of phone or computer, especially if your abuser is at home as well. Sometimes if your abuser finds out that you're wanting to make a safety plan or reaching out for help, that can make things worse for you at home. So just be really careful about the way you use your phone and your computer, and know that your abuser could be monitoring that use. Please be aware of the domestic violence services and shelter that may be available in your community. You can find a directory of those services online at the website for the Montana Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Violence. That's mcadsv.com. Keep in mind, too, that if you're a survivor of domestic violence, or if you feel you need a court order to protect your children from the abuser, those court orders, they're called orders of protection, they still are available from the courts, even during these times of staying at home where the courts have limited access sometimes. But if you need an order to protect yourself or your children, it is still possible to get a court order of protection. And the first point of contact for you would probably be the domestic violence shelter in your local community or the county attorney's office. Sometimes they will have a victim witness advocate, and you can reach out to them as well if you need help filling out the papers to try to get an order of protection. You can also contact our office at mtlsa.org through our website or through our toll-free number, which is 1-800-666-6899. Also, keep in mind that you can always call law enforcement. If you feel like your safety or the safety of your children is in danger at home, do not hesitate to call 911 and reach out for the help that you need. Again, I'm Amy Hall with Montana Legal Services, and if you feel like you need help, you're a survivor of domestic violence, reach out to us through our website, mtlsa.org, or through our toll-free number, or through our website of legal information, which is montanalawhelp.org. Thank you.